beautiful to it. When I first saw it, I was like, well, it's pretty and it's, yes, and the thing that actually made me bought this book was hi and welcome to a new video. In today's video I'm going to do a book haul because I have been buying some books again, and sorry for the noises. Yes, I've been buying some books again to a very good cheap price, so I thought let's do a book haul. So I have in total bought 8 books on annual or on sale in this year book sale for here in Sweden. So I thought I will show you all the books that I bought now when they have arrived at home. So let's start with the only English book that I bought this year. The Haunting of Las Lagrimas. This is how it looks. I think the cover is so beautiful to it. When I first saw it, I was like, well, it's pretty and it's, yes, and the thing that actually made me bought this book was that I saw that if you like Stephen King, you will like this book too. So, and I love Stephen King, so you know, easy bought. So this is the book that I bought. So yeah. Now the rest of the books that I bought is in Swedish. This is I think it's a fantasy book. Firemarked, I don't know how you would translate it, but it's a Swedish fantasy book. And it's also a dystopian book, so, and I love dystopian books, so yes, why not? I want to read all the dystopian books that I can come up with, and yes, so now this is a series that I've seen a lot or heard about for a long time and wanted to read it for a very long time. So when I saw the price on this book, I was like, well, it's a hardback as well, so it's cheap for being a hardback. This is The Birdman, but in Swedish, by Mo Hader. I've seen this on BookTube by another Swedish booktuber. She's been talking about this series, and if you are like me that wants to read dark thrillers, then this is a good one. And this is the first one in the series. It's The Birdman. And then we also have a Swedish thriller called Nattväkten by Ramona Ebner. I listened to this on audiobook last summer and I loved it, so, and I want the book, so it was a price on this book that I felt like was okay, and I really liked the audiobook for it, so I didn't see, so I felt like, yes, now you should buy it. So that's the first package of book that came, and in the package with those 4 books I also had some cookbooks, but those wasn't on sale, so I'm not going to show them. Now for the 2, now I have 4 more books, and let's continue with the series that I bought from Bookhaul, and then we will take the last 2 books. So I think this is the second book in this series that calls The Treatment, but in Swedish it's behandlingen, so the treatment. And the ritual, and in Swedish it's ritual, so it's almost the same. But this is the 3rd book, so I bought the 3 books in the series, and this and the second book only cost like 19 crowns, and in Swedish and in Sweden for a hardback that's very cheap. Like, if a hardback cost 19 crowns, then you really should buy it, because if it hadn't been on sale, hardbacks in Sweden isn't that cheap, you know. So that's the hardbacks that I bought, and yes, and now for the 2 and last books that I bought. This is a fantasy, I guess. This is a fantasy trilogy, and so yes, I will just show you. I mean, if there is any books that I would buy only for the cover, it will be this. This is the first book. It's The Bird, I would say. And this is the second book. Kirk, I think. Kirin. I don't know how to pronounce it, even in Swedish. Well, this is the second book in the trilogy, and look at the cover. It's so beautiful. I love both of these, but you know, this is my favorite. So if it would be any books that I would only buy for covers, these 2. So now you've seen, so yes, and those was also on a good price. You know, hardbacks are usually very, like, they aren't really cheap. Paperback is more cheaper here in Sweden. So yes, I thought with the price going up, so when I saw the hardback for Bookhaul for only 19 crowns, I was like, it's so cheap, and they probably won't be that cheap after the sale. So I thought, if you want the books, you should buy them now because they are cheap. Because otherwise a hardback will only be around 200, and for the price going up, this is the moment that you should buy them. So yes, I am very proud of myself of buying Mo Hader's first book in the series for a very good price. Because I'll put it this way, I like and I love hardback, but they can be very expensive, so I usually buy paperbacks. Not only because they are less expensive, but also for, yes, I don't know, I like paperback as well, but yes, hardback is nice. So yes, well, that was all the books that I actually bought this year for this book sale. So yes, I just wanted to do a book haul for showing you all the books that I bought recently, and I will put in a picture here on another book called The Road that I bought maybe in January. This is not on sale, but I saw it and I read about it and wanted to have it, so I bought it. So yes, and also I also bought a novel with horror stories from an author. I don't remember the name, but I will put it in here. And also the books or the novels are in Swedish, but she's from America, I think, or if it was England, I don't know. If she sees this, I'm sorry, but she's have written a novel, horror stories in Swedish, and she asked me if I wanted to read it, so I said yes, because I love horror stories, so why not? Anyway, that was all for today's video, and have you bought any books on sale recently, or any books at all recently? Let me know in the comments. And have you read The Birdman by Mo Hader? Let me know what you think of the series. I can't wait to read the first 3 books in the series. Yes. So yes. But until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, please. That will make me really happy. And so till next time, have a great day, and bye. And don't forget to share my videos if you want. That's totally fine by me. Bye.